Hello beautiful simmers, today we'll be going over the Sims 4 Jungle Adventure Game Pack CAS items. This pack retails for $19.99 USD, however every few months the EA app does offer sales where you can get this at a discount. If you do decide to purchase this game pack, you can use a creator code. While it doesn't give you a discount, it is a way to support your favorite creators in that it gives them a small commission. Let's get into it. We do get a new aspiration with this game pack. It is Archaeology Scholar. This sim wants to understand archaeology. Okay, we're diving into the children and they get this little beanie type hat, which is kind of interesting because it's a jungle themed pack, so I was just kind of shocked by that. All right, they get this little tee, and we'll be seeing a lot of other Sims getting that same tee. This is super cute for the little girls. I love the little details, the little curvature on there. Here are some styled looks. They're with the soccer item. And this is kind of weird because for some reason that is a styled look, but the female child Sims don't actually get that shirt, so it was just odd. Anyways, we're on to the toddlers, and the toddlers do get a couple of tees, and I wanted to show you guys the back of them too, because I did see some of them having little, like the little clouds there, and then you can see the soccer jersey that they're getting as well. So the little girls get that one, and then the toddlers do. Now these are some styled looks, and then we're getting into hair for the adult female Sims, and I was just going through to give you guys an idea of how this hair looks with different swatches, since it is colored like fashion colors. Then we get this. I would love it if we could change the color of the headband with whatever color of hair we want, but you know, we can't do that yet. And I wanted to give you guys an idea of what this hair color looks like too, since we've got a lot of differentiation between the highlight, low light colors. Here is the same style that we had earlier, but this headband is a little more, it has a design on it. Now we're getting into hats. So you see the little bow on the side, just to add a little spunk to it, I guess. And then we have the exploring hat, which is perfect for this hat. And I do like how they have the, I don't know what you would call it, but it hangs down. Anyways, we're on to tops. Now you can see the straps of this are braided, which is kind of cool. It's different. And then we got like a plunge neckline for this top. Now this is like this reminds me of like the little girl's top that we just saw, but isn't that super cute, the different styles that we've got here? I actually adore that. We've got a basic tight fitted tank top here. We've got some fun swatches. I love that plain white one with the rainbow going down, and this is a cute top. Look at that. Don't you just love the ruffles and the embroidered flowers? I think that's so cute. I think they did a great job on that one. This one is just, I don't know. It's kind of odd to me how some stuff in the pack just looks phenomenal, and then other stuff, like you can definitely tell that they're made by different people, allegedly, or they spent more time on some stuff. Now this one is perfect for the pack because it's very jungle-esque. You know, you're out there exploring. This tee as well works well with the pack. Another type of jungle shirt, and I love this one. You know, I love that they didn't do the tie painted on, and this one is great for the pack as well. You know, exploring out in the jungle, it's gonna get hot. I thought this was a cute dress. I love the little ruffle details on there. I think that is a nice touch. And then we get the different swatches. This is more of, I just had to show you guys how shiny that belt is. It's like the ROTC belt. And then some of them do have designs on it. This skirt is kind of like the dress that we've seen. It's got ruffles again. And we do have a few different swatches of this one as well. Now these shorts, the tie on it is painted on. I don't appreciate that. If you watch my videos, you know I do not like on the painted on look. Now, these pants, you'll see in the pockets, they do have different swatches. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you guys so you can see those pockets. I think that was a fun little detail there. And I do like that they didn't put that with every pair of pants so that we compare it with different tops. Now, these pants are great for this theme because they've got the little pouch on the side. Now, for bracelets, we just get 3 swatches, which I thought was kind of, lacking, but whatever. We do get a pair of tights or leggings, whatever you want to call it. It's in the accessories column or tab, whatever. And we do have some fun swatches, so I appreciate those. Now, getting into shoes, of course, you're going to need some hiking boots, because you are exploring the jungle. You don't want to go out there in heels or sandals or anything. Now, we do get a tattoo. If you've got the businesses hobbies pack, then this might not even be anything to you. So, yeah, but if you don't, this is something that you might be interested in. And I was just kind of messing with the saturation and hues, because some tattoos we can do that with, and others, for some reason, we're not able to. I don't understand the rhyme or reason. I don't get it. Now we're into styled looks, so you can get an idea of how you might dress your Sims. And, obviously you can use base game. They pair together some of the base game items as well. Now we're into into the male sides, and we've got a toddler here, and they get the same shirt as the little toddler girls get. And again, that same jersey. But I just had to show you guys what it looks like on a little boy. And of course, the little boys do get this same hat or beanie, whatever you want to call it. And then the boys get this top, which we did see a styled look for the female Sims on that side. So I don't know. It just is kind of random. And of course, it wouldn't be complete if we didn't get the recycled top, which makes sense for this one. Of course, styled looks. This looks more feminine to me, but what do I know? Now we're into adult male hairstyles. We've got a recycled hairstyle here and a recycled hairstyle here, and also a recycled hairstyle here. Who would have thought? Now we've also got a recycled hat, because men definitely need bows on their hats as well, right? I don't know. I feel like that one could have been plain. Again, we've got the same hat, and I do understand for some purposes like this, it makes sense to recycle that item. This top kind of goes with that child Sim top, but it's more masculine in my opinion. Of course, this top is recycled from the female side, but in this pack, it makes sense. And then this one I thought was kind of fun. It doesn't really go with the theme in my opinion, but look at the llamas. Like, isn't that so cute? I do love it. And then this is another recycled item. Again, it does make sense because they're exploring out in the jungle, so I'll give it to them there. Then we have a button-down shirt here. We've got some different swatches. I just think it's kind of interesting. This one I feel like doesn't really go with the pack. And it's very shiny. Do you guys see that? Very shiny. I don't quite understand what they were going for there. I don't get it. Now we're on to bottoms. Do you see that little drawstring there? I thought that was kind of interesting, but it does make sense. You don't want bugs crawling up your pants. That would not be fun. This is cute because the belt detail, the belt buckle has the llama, and then we've got some cute designs for the belt. These pants are the same as the females, and so is this one, which this one definitely makes sense. You've got the little pouch on the side of the pants, so that makes sense. And of course, these shoes are recycled too. They're going to need hiking boots, so it makes sense there as well. Now, the males also get the tattoo. That is something that makes sense for recycling, and I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like zoomed out. So I didn't zoom in since you guys had already seen the tattoo from the female side, but again, I'm playing with the hue and whatnot. Now here are the styled looks for the male Sims, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and if you would like to see another pack, go ahead and drop it in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.